I'm Chris Mattera, Culinary Innovator with North Country Smokehouse. I'm joined today by Chef Chris Coombs of the Boston Urban Hospitality Group. Chef, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
We're talking today about North Country Smokehouse Presentation Proteins, our line of fully cooked, ready-to-eat smoked hams. Chef, what do you think?
I think they're absolutely beautiful.
I agree with you. North Country produces a wide variety of fully cooked hams, from our boneless maple to the spiral slice, and then my pride and joy, the flagship steamship ham.
Creme de la creme of hams.
Creme de la creme of hams. I mean, look at that. That is something else. Today we're going to be talking about and tasting our organic spiral sliced ham.
Well, the first thing that I notice as a chef is the beautiful smoky exterior. You can tell that that comes from a variety of choice hardwoods and a respect for the tradition of the process that really starts with the family farms, respecting the animals, and then that respect carries all the way through the process of curing and smoking at North Country Smokehouse.
You nailed it. It's exactly right. So our family farms really do care passionately about the land, about the animals, and we are vertically integrated. So we're able to control everything from feed all the way through final processing. And at every step of the process, we really take great pains to make sure we're doing right by our customers and by the animals and by the land that we rely on to produce these products.
And as a chef, I think that really produces a focus on flavor first, right? And it remains, an integral part of my success as a chef when we have a ham that's so balanced, so beautiful, so perfect, and all those steps in the caretaking process of the animal to get it to this finished product that's balanced, delicious, right? Not too smoky, not too salty, and not to mention really affordable and something that we can get on a buffet line or that we can feed a larger group with, and it's not going to break the budget, yet it's something that we can serve and be really, really proud of.
Absolutely, and that's the focus, that's the goal of every North Country Smokehouse product, is to bring a premium quality protein to the plate at an approachable and affordable price that people can really show value to their customers in that way. And that's the tradition. We've been doing this since 1912. I think we've got it down now.
Yeah, 100 years of tradition really shows beautifully in every ham. And when you talk about 100 years of doing anything, you generally get pretty good at it.
Well, we like to think so. I'd love to invite you to carve off a couple slices and
I'd love to.
Let's taste it and keep talking.
Awesome. So now that it's time to carve, this is really where the ham shows its true beauty, right?
Absolutely.
So I'm just gonna come in here with my carving knife, right? Take off a nice, beautiful cross section here. Look at that, look at that. Look at how moist and juicy and tender it looks. I think the beautiful contrast to the smoky torched exterior to the luscious moist pink interior is just so beautiful. That contrast is stark and really shows the beauty of the ham.
Yeah, so each one of these hams is individually hand torched, glazed in a mixture of brown sugar and maple syrup that comes from a local sugar maker just miles from the smokehouse.
Amazing, what a story.
That's all natural juice, right? There's no added water.
But also look how lean this ham is.
Absolutely.
Right? I mean, that was a pig that was properly raised, properly fed, right, through organic practices, and that really shows in your finished product.
Absolutely. You want to taste it?
Oh, I'd love to taste.
I want to taste it.
This is ham without an ego, right? The right amount of smoke, the right amount of salt, the right amount of time on cure. Really versatile. I mean, this goes with everything.
That balance is so important. The balance you just pointed out is so unbelievably important to the overall experience of the ham and anything you put it in.
Well, even the smoke that you can tell come from, choice hardwoods and not liquid smoke or substitute or international flavors, really taking that process back to its roots, to its origin, to the tradition of smoking. I think that's really, really important, and honestly, it's a product with really strong integrity.
Yeah, well, we think so, and we're very proud of it.
I'm proud to be eating it.
Dig in. In addition to being organic, this ham is also certified humane, raised and handled, which is very important to us.
Interesting. What does that really mean?
So what that means is that the animal is free to engage in natural behavior. They have room to roam, they have deep bedding, and they have access to food and water at all times. So they really are, living the life.
Happy pig, happy ham?
Happy pig, happy ham.
I like it. So, Chef, one of the other things that I think is so beautiful about this ham is, as a frequent user, it's something that's remarkably consistent. I know when I order this, I'm gonna get the same product 365 days a year, right? And that's something that's really hard to achieve. I can tell you this is something that I'm going to be thinking about as the holiday season approaches. I just think that there's so many different applications for this specifically. I mean, even at perhaps Christmas time with my family, I think it's something that they would really enjoy.
Absolutely.
You know, not something you can have in the house every day, but I think on special occasions, it could be amazing.
Sure thing. And if you have more than just the family over, you know, you definitely want to look at the steamship ham.
That's a big ham.
It's a big ham. She's a beauty.
This is really so succulent, so tender, so flavorful, so balanced, and you can actually taste the porkiness, not just salt and smoke.
And that's the goal. We want to enhance the natural flavor of the meat. We don't want to mask it with our own additives. We don't want to do anything to it that doesn't respect the process, respect the animal, respect
I gotta go
the
back
product.
for another
Yeah,
bite.
go for it.
Now,
The other thing I love about these products is there's a tremendous amount of utilization. So we've sliced the ham, we're going to eat the slices. But once we get down to the bone, there are even more things you can do. You can make a ham stock and use it in a soup. You could pull the leftovers and use them in a hash. There's a million different ways to use every part of this product, which is something that's also very important. I think not only in honoring the process and the animal, but also where the rubber meets the road, that operators can derive value out of every piece of this product.
and that value really comes from the yield of it not being an overly fatty ham.
To see the full line of North Country Smokehouse hams, arranged samples, or a cutting, check out our website, ncsmokehouse.com.